Hey guys, this is Strength Coach Freeman, and welcome back to another episode of Strength and Conditioning for eSport athletes. In today's video, we will be talking about soft tissue work for the hands using this pointed blue ball. As I mentioned previously, an ideal strength and conditioning session should have 4 components. Step 1 should be soft tissue work. Step 2 should be your movement prep, right, your dynamic warm-ups. 3 should be either your actual gameplay or your strength and conditioning for your hands or what other parts of the body you want to work on. And then finally, your static stretching for recovery. So today's video, again, is focusing on step 1. This little device is really great for working into different trigger points in the hands. And let's zoom in real quick to show you how to use it. Okay, so here's a close-up of this blue spiky ball. Pretty cool little item. Very lightweight, made out of plastic. It's got some really, or relatively sharp points on it compared to other tools that I have. So you don't want to apply too much pressure because it can be a little uncomfortable. So go nice and easy at first and see how it feels. So to use this, you're going to place your palm on top of the bowl, and you're going to start to roll around. Now, this plastic's a little bit slippery, so on a really smooth surface like this, it might slide a little bit. So maybe try to use it on a slightly softer surface, or you can use it by putting your hands together, which works really nicely as well. You can use one hand to kind of roll the ball into the other hand, which again, you kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone that way. It can speed up time. But one hand should be the lead, focusing on rolling it onto the other hand, and then you switch. I think doing some rotational movements, clockwise and counterclockwise, can be really good, as well as your regular forward and back and side to side kind of movements. And then once you finish one hand, switch over to the other one. Now this ball is a little bit big, so although it works for the hands, it can be great for other parts of the body, larger parts of the body as well. So this can work really nicely for the feet, and it can work really nicely for the forearms, legs, glutes, back. So you can kind of put this on the ground and rest into it. This tool can also be used through squeezing, right? So you kind of grip the ball and just kind of, grip through it like this. Give it a nice squeeze and try to really focus on pressing different parts of the fingers and hands into the little tips, right? You can do it with the fingertips themselves. Kind of a fun little way to work your soft tissue, practice squeezing, develop grip strength a little bit, but also start getting into that soft tissue and work it in like that. Again, good for finding specific trigger points, and you can always come back with a more isolated tool and work a little bit deeper into specific areas once you find them with a tool like this. Go gentle. Again, this is a kind of a pointy tool, so all this should be comfortable. You should never really be having pain. All right, if you find a trigger point, it might be a little bit sensitive, but you shouldn't be having any real pain from doing this kind of work. It should feel good, and your hand should feel rejuvenated and healthy after doing so. So that's all there really is to this tool. Pretty simple. Again, I'll do some future videos on how to use it for the forearms as well as other parts of the body. So thanks for joining me today, and please stay tuned for future videos, not only including soft tissue, but I will be getting to work on movement preparation, strengthening exercises, which would be a lot of fun, very beneficial, and static stretching for flexibility and recovery.